Gilmore Girls and the photos in Lorelai's house, especially the ones on the fireplace. Where did we get them? Did you notice? And who's that blonde little girl? Okay, we'll save that one for the very end because, trigger warning, you're going to need a tissue box. Hi, I'm Valerie. I was the key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, and I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes, which are only possible for me to share when you're watching this on your FYP and engaging. Like, a lot. Like, please just hit all the buttons and share it with a friend and all that fun stuff. Also, give me a follow over on YouTube to catch the ones that don't. The very first time we see that fireplace with all the photos is in the very first episode of Gilmore Girls, but in order to save money, because remember I said that Gilmore Girls was a low-budget show, they merged footage from the unaired pilot that was filmed in Unionville. Now, because it was the very first episode of the show, they didn't have that much money. So the photos that are on there are just some random snaps that they had at the time that they were filming that episode. You can kind of see that it's shots of the girls and whatever other things that they could throw together. But in later episodes, you're going to see photos of the girls when they were younger. How did we get those? Those are the girls' personal photos from when they were kids. Season 1, episode 6, there's a photo that is in Lorelai's bedroom where Emily sees Lorelai in the cast. This moment was scripted and not a real moment from Lauren Graham's personal life. Whenever we break down the scripts, we look for these moments so that we can make sure to get that photo in that frame before we film that scene. So when this was in the script, we had to get an outfit for Lorelai that would look like the time period that she had gotten herself hurt. Props had to get a cast that was appropriate for the injury, and they set up a little photo shoot in the inn right in front of the stairs. Now, throughout the series, every time we see that fireplace, it looks a little different. Season 1, episode 19, Emily in Wonderland. You might not have noticed because there is a deleted scene where Emily is at the fireplace looking through the photos. And she grabs a photo of Rory. She's in a little pumpkin outfit. That photo is actually Alexis's personal photo. We see the photos again, season 2, episode 5, but I'm going to save that one for the end. The next time we see it, season 2, episode 12, Richard in Stars Hollow. You can see all the photos just a little bit clearer. Throughout the series, you will see the frames in different positions. Season 6, episode 9, we see all of them again as Lorelai is sitting down. Some of the photos that are on the mantle are photos that were staged. Photos that when the actors were wearing those clothes, we just got them and said, hey, let's take a quick photo and we'll stick it on the mantle. Other photos were photos that happened in a scene, like Rory's birthday party. Season 2, episode 5, Jess grabs a photo of Rory off the mantle. This was the photo that was taken in the episode where Rory and Lorelai go to Harvard, which is literally the episode before, and that moment in the script was staged in order to have Jess grab that photo. But that's not the Easter egg I wanted to share with you. You got your tissue box? Very end of season 1, we all went on hiatus. And when hiatus was over and we returned to work the second season, we found out that Chuck, one of our prop guys on the show, his young daughter, Brianna, passed away from a brain tumor. Set dressing and props were the ones responsible for the photos. Chuck put a photo on the mantle to honor little Brianna. Later in the season, Chuck's son did mini motocross, and he was like, I want to do something for my sister. So he decided to do a little mini fundraiser for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation in honor of his sister. Everyone donated. And later, I think Chuck worked on Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and they donated. And to see this little boy have to suffer the loss of his baby sister is just so sweet and so sad. And every time I see that photo, it just gets me right there.